Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Time for us to begin our Bible trivia. We're going to be looking at Genesis 16 through 20 is where the questions are going to come from. Before we get started, I got to read you a couple of jokes from my little new joke book. You know they're going to be great. Why did the credit card go to jail? It was guilty as charged. What would we get if we threw all the books in the ocean? We'd get a tidal wave. Oh boy. All right, let's get to our Bible trivia. 10 questions worth a point apiece. Let me know how you did down in the comments. What is the name of the angel who met Hagar in the wilderness when she fled from Sarah? Was it Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, or the angel of the Lord? Genesis 16, verses 7 through 13 tells us that it was the angel of the Lord. Question number 2. What was the name of the well where Hagar encountered the angel of the Lord? Was it Beer Laharoi? Or was it Beersheba? Or was it Engadi? Or was it En Eglaim? Answers found in Genesis 16, verse number 14. And it's Beer Laharoi. Where they come up with these Old Testament names. Anyway, number 3. What was the sign of the covenant that God made with Abraham and his descendants? Was it circumcision, Sabbath, Passover, or rainbow? Genesis 17, verses 10 through 14, of course, tells us the answer is circumcision. Number 4, what was the name of the son that God promised to Abraham and Sarah? Was it Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, or Judah? The answer is found in Genesis 17, verses 19 through 21. And the answer is Isaac. Number 5, how old was Abraham when Isaac was born? Was he 75, 86, 100, or 120? Genesis 21, verse number 5, reveals the answer as being 100. Number 6, what did Abraham do when he saw 3 men standing near his tent? He ran to meet them and bowed down to the ground. He hid himself and his family inside the tent. He prepared a meal for them and ate with them. Or is the answer both A and C? Genesis 18, verses 1 through 8 tells us that he did both A and C. He ran to meet them, bowed down to the ground, and he prepared a meal for them and ate with them. Number 7, what did the 3 men tell Abraham about Sodom and Gomorrah? That they were going to destroy them because of their wickedness, that they were going to spare them because of Lot's righteousness, that they were going to test them with fire and brimstone, or that they were going to bless them with prosperity and peace. The answer is found in Genesis 18, verses 20 through 21. And they told them that they were going to destroy them because of their wickedness. Number 8, how many righteous people did Abraham bargain with God to spare Sodom and Gomorrah? Was it 10, 50, 100, or 500? Genesis 18, verse 32, of course, tells us the answer is 10. He worked his way down all the way to 10. Number 9, what did Lot do when he saw the 2 angels come to Sodom? He ignored them and went on his way. He welcomed them into his house and prepared a feast for them. He warned them to leave the city before nightfall, or he reported them to the authorities and had them arrested. Well, Genesis 19, verses 1 through 3 tells us the answer. He welcomed them into his house and prepared a feast for them. All right, number 10. What did Lot's wife do when she and her family were fleeing from Sodom? She looked back and became a pillar of salt. She ran ahead and escaped to Zoar. She fell behind and was consumed by fire. or she stayed behind and perished with the city? Genesis 19, verse 26, of course, tells us that she looked back and became a pillar of salt. Some of the, or most of these were fairly easy, but let me know how you did. And I got tripped up on a couple of them. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend.